In criminal justice, we complete many types of reports. In corrections specifically, when an incident occurs, you often have to write an incident report. In the following scenario, you will hear a story recounted by a correctional officer who just experienced such an event. Listen carefully, collect the facts. Although this information will be given to you in somewhat of a chronological order, you will need to prepare it in a manner which will be appropriate for your report. Take notes as needed. You may listen to this information as many times as necessary. When you complete your report, relate it in a manner as though you are telling the story from your point of view. You are the officer telling it in the first person. Here we go. Yeah, so I arrived to work at the Fever Valley State Penitentiary the morning of Friday, February 3rd, 2020. It was foggy, so I almost made it in right at the last minute. It was about 8 o'clock. Once we got things going, it was about 10 minutes past 9 when we had an incident occur. I was standing out on D Yard. As you know, D Yard is all dropouts. One of the former norteños, a man named Emilio Rivas, came up to me. His T number is 967670. Emilio told me that he had an incident that morning when he was on his way to breakfast. He had the two new guys cut him in line. I believed I knew which two new guys he was talking about, especially when he said one was bald with a mustache. But the interesting part was he said when they cut him off, one said, "Step back, Buster." Now, everyone knows because we have so many dropouts that we take gang talk extremely seriously. Armed with this information, I decided maybe I should have a talk with our two new inmates, Tito Sanchez, T number 899945, and inmate Adam Ortega, T number 844987. Both had only been with us for less than a week, having just transferred in. As I looked around the yard to spot them, I saw them on the far side of the yard, walking the track. When I looked in their direction, I could see that Tito was looking back at me. They were walking with another inmate, another former Serrano. He dropped a couple years earlier. His T number was 761827. His name was Raymond Saines. When Tito and I made eye contact, I could also see that Tito could tell who I was talking to. Immediately, Tito said something to Adam, and when Raymond turned to look at Tito, Adam grabbed his arms from behind. Tito began punching Raymond in the stomach, although each punch seemed to be a direct thrust into his stomach. I'd seen it before enough times to realize Raymond was being shanked. I began to run across the field towards him, blowing my whistle. Other inmates were getting on the ground. Yelling and blowing my whistle, I had closed half the distance when I heard a gunshot ring out. It was a Mini 14. Officer Jim Bridger, badge number 1701, had fired from the guard tower. Instantly, I saw Tito go down to the ground like a sack of coal. Blood was everywhere. His co-part, Adam Ortega, immediately hit the ground, and so did the victim, Raymond Saines. As I rushed up, I took Mr. Ortega into custody, handcuffing him. We immediately got other officers to the area and got infirmary staff out to see Raymond. Both Raymond and Tito were removed from the play yard. Tito was pronounced dead at the scene. Right now, it's currently 4 p.m. Last information I heard is that Raymond Saines has had surgery and is in critical but stable condition. Now you have the facts. Break that information down into the narrative of a comprehensive report. Good luck to you, and if you have any questions, refer to our other video on how to write a report. Thank you, and good luck.